Hello, it's week 22 of season 3 of the Andy Griffith Show. This week's episode title is The Great Filling Station Robbery. Barney, what's up this week? I'm in the courthouse setting up the new intercom system. And I tell Andy, it's about time we started modernizing this place electronically. We're going to use it to communicate with the prisoners. This is the age of science know-how. Electronal marvels. It's our own little sty in the sky. But Andy don't take me seriously. He takes the patrol car over to Wally's filling station to get a new carburetor put on. But Wally isn't there, just Gunner. And Gunner don't do no engine work. Meanwhile, Mr. Carter brings over Jim Morgan, his delivery boy, to the filling station. Then he takes him up to Andy and says Jenny stole the battery out of his truck. But Jimmy says he didn't steal it, he just took it temporarily to hook it up to a motor he built to see if it would power the motor. And then he sees the carburetor there, and Jimmy does, and he says, I can put that on the car for you. So Andy realizes he knows a lot about cars, and he gets Jimmy a job at the filling station to help out with all the backed-up repair work. Meanwhile, I'm back at the courthouse talking to Juanita on the phone, and Andy sneaks up on me. And I say, why don't you say something when you come dusting in on folks? Sneaking up like that? And then Gunner comes in to say the filling station tools are gone. And we think it's Jenny that stole them. So we go down there and we look around and talk to Jenny. And then Andy says to me, let's go. And back at the courthouse I say, I don't know why you didn't just bring Jenny in. Seems like an open and shut case to me. But Andy thinks it's somebody else. He thinks whoever it is will be back for more. And I say, oh, I get it. We set the trap, we did it, we wait. And then when he tries again, we pounce and we got him. Pretty neat. So we planned to stake it out that night. But I had my own idea for something even better. Oh yeah, you decide to set up a camera on a shelf with a string and the other end of the string attached to the door, so when the robber comes in, his picture will get taken. But meanwhile, the audience sees a guy who's not Jimmy waiting in the trunk in the patrol car or in another car that's already in the filling station, but you all don't know that yet. So we set up our stakeout, but after a while we thinking we scared off any robbers for the night, so we leave. But then the guy gets out of the trunk and starts stealing some more stuff, and we find the stuff missing the next morning, but we don't yet know who took it. And I say, Jenny's got a key, ain't he, Gunner? Then it's him. It's gotta be him. If he's got a key, then it's him. It's the boy, all right. So Andy goes to pick him up. But then I remember the picture system I had set up. And I say, screwdriver, Gunner. Let's get this film down to the lab at Mrs. Nason's drugstore. But the picture turns out to be of you. And then Jimmy denies taking anything. And he walks off while y'all are looking at the picture. And that night we get a call from Gunner saying he sees someone moving around in the filling station. So we go over there and we see Jenny in there with some wire messing around with some batteries. And we go in thinking Jenny's the robber, but it turns out he's just setting up the trap to electrify the cash register to catch the real robber. And that's just what happens. The robber, the guy who's been waiting in the truck all these nights, screams when he tries to get in the cash register and he gets shot. So we got the real robber. And it's good that Jimmy's name got cleared. Yeah, but then later Andy walks in on me again while I'm talking to Juanita on the phone. Oh well, at least you caught the robber. We'll see y'all next week for episode 23.